Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris with me, Alfapiomega, and the Star Trek New Horizons mod. So today we are starting with an event called Teaching of Explorers. The TAV Videos crew is reporting that they found something spectacular on Magart 4. On the surface lies traces of an explorative expedition of another civilization. Left behind are some well-preserved documents and artifacts. The proposed action by Chief Science Officer Jesreen is to send the text findings to our homeworld for translation. There is also the possibility to sell them off to a private investor. So we could send them for research or sell them. I'm going to send them to the homeworld for research, and we're going to check what our current possibilities are. Okay, so, oh my god! 5,000! That's 76 months of research. We are currently working on the division headquarters. Okay, I'm going to wait for this research to finish and then we might consider this. That is just insane. That is just insane. Actually, no. You're gonna go here to Lander. I'm gonna stay here. This ship is going to Fuman and you are going from Magard. Well, now I understand why we could have sold them, but I am tempted to ask what the hell can they have that is so interesting that it can give us 5,000, or that it can be worth 5,000 research. Okay, what have we finished? Planet Q has finished its construction. Oh, it upgraded the regional capital. Okay, we're doing good. Our population is now 43 billion people, which is making me very happy. Oh, Folia has even increased its population just recently. So we have people working as metal weavers, we have them as technicians, and things are looking good. Seismic disturbances. There have been many reports of unexplainable seismic disturbances on Cockerham. Tremors can be felt across the moon, and many of our settlements have suffered damage. While investigating the earthquakes, our scientists discovered a vast network of subterranean caverns. The deepest of these caverns are home to some kind of indigenous civilization, and they appear to be tunneling towards the surface. Ground vibrations from our settlements may have triggered this behavior, but we cannot be certain. There's no telling how these aliens will react when they spill out from their tunnels and encounter our colonists.
Situation log updated.
So we have two options. Preemptive strike. 5. Establish communication. Okay, I think preemptive strike is what we want here, but unfortunately 350 days. It's gonna take away the possibility to get the cruiser. Okay, no, we need the preemptive strike, and while we're at it, we're gonna... How long will this take? 49 months. You know what, I'm gonna start translating the texts as well. What the hell? Okay, we might just get it off the table. What about you? Can you now get me hash? No. We're getting well over 100 in influence. I can say that I like this mechanic where each new system costs more than the one before. That's actually pretty cool, and I think it balances the game very well, but it has its downsides, like you can see here. Also, the war between the Khitan Union and Cardassians is over, and the Cardassians gained 2 systems. Janus they can have, but Baron seems to be very rich, and I feel sorry for the Khitans to lose that. We also established communication with the Orion Free States some long time ago. Wait, where the hell are you? Oh my god, I want to speak with you. And but they seem to be inferior to us and neutral, which is kind of interesting. I like how Orions are faring in this game. They're expanding pretty rapidly, so things are looking pretty well. Our ships are also at full strength. Actually, no. You guys seems to have a problem of a sort with their shields, but I can't really say for sure now. But yeah, the test has told me that we might really be ready to attack the Tholians soon. So we'll see. We'll see. And we're starting to get enough unity. Oh, 161 months more. Okay, no, we're not getting enough unity. This sucks. 2223. Special project completed. Our efforts to destroy the subterranean aliens on Cockerham have met with success. We managed to collapse several of their tunnels on top of their workers, and the caverns that house their cities have been flooded with nerve gas. Casualty projections are close to 100%, and our security forces are confident they will be able to deal with any surviving stragglers. Compliments to all service branches involved. The underground areas will give us much more room for expansion. So, what? I think it was Cockerham? I'm not entirely sure. Tribal Haven. Or Tribble Haven. RH. Was it you? Orange Caverns. Or was it Halman? Natural Attraction, Javanite Caverns, Rugged Woods, or Keela? Actually, I forgot which planet it was. Maybe it gave us a bonus, maybe it didn't. By the way, the Bajorans are at war with the Tsanzeki again, and the Tsanzeki are at war with Breen again. So these guys, unfortunately, are going to get super killed. You can see that some systems have been stolen by Cardassians as well. They are pretty much fucked. Which brings me to an idea that we might want to claim, for example, the Bayer system, or maybe Bayer and the Siplim. I'm not entirely sure if I want to go into that. We still have some things of our own to claim, and yeah, let's leave the Breen to clean up the mess, and then we might be able to claim their systems. Who says that Uram has to be the only one? Uram and Bayer and Siplim would be pretty good. Maybe even Spiram, which is just an empty vast, empty space. It's nothing else. So we're working on the cruiser again. 58 months remaining, which is hilariously long. No good. Yeah, these are just anomalies. No good researcher anywhere nearby, unfortunately. So yeah, and the explorers techs are still being researched. There's not much I can say to that. 23 more months. Yippee yay coyote. We are now having a huge logo, which makes me happy. The Tholian assembly is big and powerful. It's, not big and powerful as many others, but we are more powerful than the Bajorans now. More than the Kaitans, the Tsanzeki, the Orions, and more than one province miners. Unfortunately, the Cardassians are still way above us, and the Ferengi are as well. These guys are insane.
Salvage everywhere.
Cannot understand why they're unfriendly to us when they're traders. They haven't offered us anything, but I'm okay with it. Sathama should... Oh, Sathama just got the growth. Oh no, it got it a few days ago. Approval immigration push. Aurora is unemployed. They do have the amenities. Rulers and work. The workers are okay. The ruler is pissed. Okay. I don't know why he is pissed. He doesn't have a job, I guess. That's his problem. Oh, our scientist has leveled up, and so did you. That's fine. I like when that happens. Now we need to claim these other systems to see. Okay, Falorsi has been claimed to see if we're gonna get extra starbase. But if we don't, I guess we might still decide to attack Tawar and go with it. Bombarding the planet will be a mess. I'm mostly afraid of the space station though. I'd really like to have the cruiser for that. Because they will have the same strength as we do have on Folia, which would be 1.2 thousand. Or maybe even more if they build some defenses. They might have a platform there. We need a huge fleet. We'll be able to supply it as far as alloys go, but the energy is really bad. Really bad everywhere. I think we might want to... What the fuck are you doing, dude? Okay, no lava miners. No lava miners. But I do want to have a maintenance worker. Oh. No, wait, no. Now turn that back. We could have a maintenance worker and technicians. Okay, that's fine. And we're gonna have to build the lattice node next. Here we do have people working in the alloy foundries, but we'd like to have more technicians, please. Same here. And same here. It's growing so slow. The population is growing so slow. We really need those slaves. We need them now. Well, I am super pissed. We finished a special project, the one that took 5,000 research points. After many weeks of study, make that months and years, our experts linguists have unearthed the meaning behind the documents found on Magat IV. The documents were philosophical ponderings by a famous scholar only referred to as Telisa, the Teller of Tales. Her teachings have provided us with much insight into how to better gain political results via applying different states of mind and use larger-scale questions as a focus for reforms. We have gained 150 unity. And that's just all that we have gained for that much wasted research. I am super pissed. And also, we have an epidemic on Cockerham, which might kill one of the two pops living there. So let's hope that the special product complete. The science ship will clear that out. The efforts of the TA focus on Captain Environment has prevented the outbreak of Laurentian plague from spreading further. Better still, a cure to the particular strain of Laurentian plague affecting the colony was discovered in time to save the lives of those infected. Okay, this alone gave us a bit more unity than we had before, so that gives you the idea. And as these plagues are relatively quite often happening, I'm gonna keep you in Cockerham. I send a ship to Lander and I'm keeping one at Folia because it seems like there might be more to come. So with that said, we now have 47 billion people. We have almost 27 billion people on Folia Prime. We have 5 billion people on Cora, where we already do have the alloy mega foundries. And once this is going to finish, I'm gonna build the Frontier Hospital here on Cora. Kila has 5 billion people as well. Same plan for them. They're gonna give us a bit more research. Halman is building the steam chambers. We have reached 3 billion people and I want to see the effect of that. It's going to give us a maintenance worker as well. So that's not bad, and it gives us 100% habitability. I actually don't know what the difference is, because now we get pop amenities usage and an upkeep increase, and here we'll have 75 and 75 increase, but it gives us housing, you know, and maintenance worker job, so I guess that's okay. Really.
Construction complete.
Okay, now there's 100% habitability, but yeah, well, okay. I'm fine with it. Let's see if at least the free jobs, high stability, free housing. Lander is at 4 billion people. It's gonna get a frontier hospital at the level, or at 6 billion. Sathama is doing okay. It has 2 billion people. It no longer has the unstable modifier because we finally... Okay, we didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. The game demoted the leader to a regular colonist who has become a normal person, and now the growth is faster. Good. And Cockerham is okay. We got a new modifier there which says the subterranean cities gives us an extra 3 districts worth of space. So that is kind of cool. Population 2 billion, waiting for the last colonists to get settled there. Quite interesting when not everyone is now emigrating from Folia Prime. They're leaving Cora as well, which is kind of weird. I guess the push has been moved, and also Kila. So these places that were supposed to get the frontier hospitals are now, well, they're not losing people per se, but they're, you know, having a rough time of it. So still, can happen. Right now the technologies are progressing fast. We're gonna get the bunkers in 15 months, 30 months till we get the cruiser, 36 months till we get the shields. I'm gonna probably design the cruiser as a last thing today. I'm gonna let these technologies roll over me, then I'm gonna start recording and show you what the cruiser is and how we have managed to decide. And in the next episode we would probably send our fleet, 2 fleets of support ships and maybe 2 or 3 cruisers with destroyers in the 3rd fleet to Talar to destroy them and finally get our much deserved slaves. Because that's what the Tholian assembly deserves, right? That's what we deserve. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so we finished all the technologies that we wanted. We finished the shields. The deflector shield is a force field, or generally an energy field, which serves primarily to protect the spacecraft from radiation attacks or solid bodies. We also finished the technology called Global Defense Initiative that gives us the division headquarters and bunker network, and we finished the cruiser. So now I have chosen for society the Geminite Artisan Shop. You guys already know this technology. We already spoke about it. It gives us the Geminite Artisan Shop that produces some Unity and quite a lot of amenities. And for engineering, we're working on the Chemosite refining. Chemosite is a mineral that was a multiphasic isotope of a radium compound. Its highly unstable nature requires unique containment protocols be developed for usage in warheads. So this increases the warhead damage, so all of our torpedoes get a bit of a buff, and we can extract chemosite, which is present on several of our systems. Yeah, for example, in Harms, think Makian, yes, Makian, Delach, and I think a couple of others. Tuzman, those 2 here, yeah, Cochrane and Gauzor as well. And for physics, I think we're gonna go with the geothermal power station, which is a technology that I've already seen but dismissed, and now it will be very useful. It's a energy processing or energy producing building that gives 25 energy. Geothermal power plant harnesses energy generated by geothermal means, which is thermal energy stored within the crust of a planet. Plus, it gives us a maintenance engineer job, which gives us 2 energy, 2 engineering research, and 2 amenities. So we're gonna go with this one, and I'm probably going to build it on Folia because I wasn't. Although I would like the lattice nodes. There's no way we can build it anywhere here. We might build it on Sathama though, and Cockerham. We'll be able to do so very shortly. And that would give us quite a lot of... That would give us 50 energy, which would turn this deficit around. Huh, okay, well, I might. We're also... Well, I showed you the other technologies, but we also finished or most importantly, we finished the research of the Cruiser. Cruiser is looking fairly nicely. And it is a beast. It is a beast. We only have the Cruiser weapon slots, or the Cruiser, body type. And we have Engineering Cruiser, Support Cruiser, Tactical Cruiser, and Secondary Cruiser. The Secondary Hull Cruiser is useless because it gives one utility slot of each, and I don't really see a reason why to use that, apart from it costing slightly more, but that's completely dismissible. But we're going to have Engineering, Support, or Tactical Cruiser because those give various bonuses. The game has defaulted on Engineering Cruiser, where we get hardened fields, armor plating. I'm thinking we might want to get the Support Cruiser though, because that one has... no. Low profile, that would give us evasion, chance to evade, and tracking. No. Engineering Cruiser is good. So wow, that pretty much means there's nothing to change on this. We have light Tetronic cannon, medium Tetronic cannon, and medium basic photonic torpedoes, each twice, and one extra light Tetronic cannon. We have armor plating, hardened fields twice. Actually, I think we might go with emergency force fields. How would that change the things? That would give us extra hull points. Actually, it would be best if we had it like this. That would give us the strongest effect. Hardened fields everywhere. Okay. EPS conduit is the only thing that we can do, and it gives a 2% bonus to ship weapons. The Spintronic computer is good because it gives additional to tracking. An operation station, we're definitely going to change for command station. That gives us the ability to reinforce all 3 levels: shields, armor, and hull. Now we have the Tholian crew, we have the Type 9 Eurodyne Pulse Fusion Warp Engine, we have the Type 9 Optical Computer, Type 9 Basic Shields, that's important. I didn't know that, but it's above the polarized hull plating, so instead of 2,700 armor, we get 3,400 shields, and they should regen. Plus we have the Type 9 Stealth Thrusters, Type 9 Titanium Hull, failsafe system, and Tholian VEP. So that is awesome. They call it the Constiniera. I'm going to save it and confirm it. And while we're at it, we're going to upgrade our destroyers to the shields as well. Focus and the patrol frigate to shields as well. So now we can just upgrade both of our fleets and check how long and how good this cruiser will be. Oh my god. 1030, it has a ship size of 18. So to get a 36, that would go poorly with anything else. So if I build 2, it would be nice. And it has a relative... Does it show relative strength? No, it doesn't. Piracy suppression 8. Build time 500. Shield recharge rate is double the one that had on the destroyer. It has 3 times more shield. Slightly slow, but has almost 2 times the damage. Armor is also, wow, 5 times almost 10 times armor and double the hull points. So this is a beast. And we have elections going. Okay, so to build these two, we'll need dilithium crystals. So I'm gonna buy. Need to sell some stuff to be able to buy the dilithium crystals in amount that is enough. And now we should be able to build both cruisers. And with those in mind, we will be able to attack Talar finally. I'm gonna build this system as a last thing, build on Reagan as well, and that is pretty much it. We have gotten all of our territory together, and now we are going to finish the building of the cruisers, and in the next episode we're officially going to go and declare war on Talar. It will cost us a bit of our influence to claim their system, but they have been a nuisance for a long enough time, and they send us numerous insults, so we can't really stand for that. After we conquer the Talarian Republic, I'm gonna go straight ahead and do the same with the Sepian parliaments and the Binar domains, and I will just swallow them whole. After which, I'm pretty sure we might either go against the Tsanzeki or invade the Breen. We're not going to go that far, we just really want the Urom system, and I'll probably steal Deanda and Dreyer, and then Spiram and Siplim and Bayer systems like this, creating a much more stable border, after which we might turn our interest on the Antican Pax and the Savai Clutches, and maybe a bit of the Chiton packs. They have equivalent strength, but they managed to vassalize the Orion Free State, so I would prefer setting them free. How are we faring against the Cardassians? Not very well, but much better than we did before. Okay, so I like this. 888 and 899 in strength each of the fleets, so that's over 1750, and with the two cruisers I think we're gonna get another fleet of the same size. It's going to be rough for the economy to field such an impressive force, but we don't have much of a choice.
Construction complete.
Okay, and unfortunately with this leaves my dream of having additional starbase that we could use to boost our fleet capacity. Governor Vibolan has developed new skill, Resilient. Really? Where are they? Spanet and sectors. It was Vibolan, right? Resilient. Leader lifespan 25 years, okay. Our governors are fairly good. They give us... They're all on level 4, so they help with things. Oh, and we have, by the way, the spot on Folia Prime. I think I said that, but I really don't have enough population to do this. So. But hey, you know, population is growing rapidly. I'm happy about that. And there's gonna be 2 billion people very soon here as well, which will finally allow us to build those freaking frontier hospitals. So yeah, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode. Oh, and look, we have Novanemme. Oh crap, that's just another defensive guy. One for unity. Secure the borders. Well, actually, you know what, that's not even such a bad idea. How expensive are these things? I think considering... wait, what? There is not enough... What are you talking about? There is not enough room for this platform, missing 4 slots. Oh. Okay, so for some reason now the defense platforms cost... What? Oh, that's weird. Okay, never mind. Thank you for joining me. See you next time.